Welcome to A Few Thoughts, my new segment in which I will give a few thoughts about any recent purchases that I've made. This week, we are looking at decoders, specifically the budget decoders from a company called XL Systems. This is the XL Systems N-scale decoder for the Atlas locomotives featuring the standard Atlas decoder pocket. That would include this GP40-2, I think the GP38, the B23-7, the Trainmaster, and the Alco C628 and C630 locomotives. Now, I purchased this decoder on eBay for about 15 bucks, including shipping and handling. That price was really what made me decide to take a little bit of money and actually give this a shot. Because if these things actually worked, which they do, with one major exception, that you'll see in a little bit, that's a great deal for a perfectly functional non-sound decoder. Here's a little bit of a look at it from the top. Now, what I think these decoders are, I was a little skeptical as to their origin, but from looking at pictures and doing a little bit of research, I think these are the same exact pattern as the MRC sound decoders, but if you look under here, there is no speaker. And if you look even closer, let me see if I can get this right side up and get it focused. There's even a little spot under there inside of a circle that says speaker. Yeah, and there it is. It's kind of upside down, but that says speaker. So I'm not sure whether you could mount a speaker on this decoder if you happen to have one that would fit lying around, but that's an interesting question. Now, getting to the problem. The light hue is not right at all, which you'll see in a little bit. It produces a very cold blue light that would be fantastic for a modern locomotive with an LED headlight, but not for these 60s and 70s, and in one case 50s diesels that I'm mounting them on. Is that a deal breaker for you? That's up to you to decide. I don't operate a ton in the dark, so the headlights are really kind of a secondary thought, and if I can get two decoders for 30 bucks, I think that's a pretty good deal. The instructions come, and the decoder come in this Mylar envelope over here, courtesy of XL Systems in Homedale, New Jersey, which, as I said before, I can't really find anything out online about that company. They definitely don't have a website. The directions are here, printed landscape on one piece of standard computer paper. There they are. That's everything you need to know about the decoder. Works pretty much like a regular decoder. I haven't had any issues programming them, running them, changing CVs so far, stuff like that. So overall, I would say I'm pretty happy with this purchase. So now let's head over to the layout and check out that light temperature issue I was talking about. As you can see, the Digitrax decoder on the left produces a really pretty nice, realistic, warm yellow light. The XL Systems decoder on the right, on the other hand, produces a much more blue light. Very kind of stark. Actually reminds me a lot of the LED headlights that can be found on either the Siemens Sprinter or Charger in real life. So if you were trying to equip one of them and somehow this worked, this actually wouldn't be a bad option for a nice realistic light temperature. The front light of the GP40 is a very kind of cold blue light, and you know, that might be a deal breaker for some people. It's not a deal breaker for me. I'm kind of on a budget at the moment, and I'm trying to equip an entire fleet of, I don't know how many. I've got, I think, 3 more DCC ready locos to equip. Get them equipped with DCC decoders, so it's a good budget option, and somewhere down the road I might decide to switch them out for DCC sound, so then I haven't made a huge investment. So my final thought here is that if you're in the market for a nice, affordable DCC decoder, and maybe you don't care if it lasts forever, then this XL Systems decoder available on eBay is really a pretty good option. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.